So Willie, how's it going?
First of all, are you recording?
I'm recording, yeah.
All right, just keep it recording. You don't have to start and stop, just let it go. All right, well, this might be a little bit different because this is my movie. So, my name is William, and I am currently a freshman at Emerson College in Boston.
I'm Maxwell Reid from Denver, and I am a VMA major.
Hi, I'm Delson. I'm from Long Island, New York, and unlike anyone else at this school, I'm a media arts production major.
Welcome to Boston. This is the little building. I'm just gonna show you around real quick. So let's go on inside. Let's go see what there is to see.
I'm Hayden Startzell, and my major is VMA.
I'm Tyler Picl-Ludwig. I'm a VMA major, and then I'm from Illinois, the suburbs around Chicago.
Let me just say, living in an LB, I wouldn't have it any other way.
LB is amazing. I don't know whose fucking idea it was to put 800 indie kids into one building, but like hats off.
I really love it. I think it's obviously just a very beautiful place to live.
Here we have our room, the main attraction of all of LB, easily.
What's it called, William?
It's called the Magic Room, you know? Don't even worry about it. It's just the coolest place in LB. Here's where I study. This is where I do my Zoom classes right here. What else we got? How would you rate this beanbag, Max?
Oh my god, it's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? I would say it's an 11 out of 10.
I love this beanbag.
Best part about living in Boston is definitely all the cool places you can walk to.
It is such an old city. It feels like it's really kind of its own cool little thing. October, I feel like, was the month everything changed. Because all throughout August and September, it was just kind of like learning how to be by myself and be in Boston.
It was like, holy shit, I'm in college. You know, I'm doing this. It sort of kicked in.
And then October came around, and I feel like once it hit, I just got the gist of it. I feel like it was the first time it was like all of us kind of going out together and getting Regina's. It was great. It was honestly just fantastic. It was like, okay, so this is how the rest of the semester is going to feel.
My name's Smit. I'm majoring in communication disorders, and I live on floor 13.
So me and Mally are hanging out in her room at like 1 a.m. and then out of nowhere they make a joke about going to New York City. And then Mally's like, on God though, we can do whatever we want to.
He was like, okay, well, is it just gonna be the two of us? Like, who's gonna go, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know. There's no way we can get to New York without Hayden.
And Mally and Max called me, or just Max, and they were like, we're going to New York. We have to go to New York. Are you going to New York with us? And I was really glad that that happened because like, it was just such a fun fucking experience, you know, going on the bus, like waking up super early, and then being in New York was super awesome.
Honestly, I just love the energy of the city in general.
As Maxwell would say, it was our New York City arc.
And it was one of the best moments I think I've had, just kind of like walking around through the city with people I really, really care about.
Max and I were both saying the entire time that like, we're gonna be here at some point, writing like, you know, we were at Rockefeller Center and we were like, that we will be there at some point.
Me and the boys on a Saturday day.
Me and the boys on a Saturday day. You know it. This is the time.
Oh my God, Sticks Picks Day was a great experience. A lot of nature, a lot of sticks.
And basically we went to the Middlesex Fells Reservation, which is just outside of Boston.
So we go to the forest and it's super fucking cool and the leaves are changing colors and I'm hanging out with Tyler and William.
And we crossed it. Me and the boys crossed it with our sticks, picks in the sticks. We got Tyler and we got Maxwell, and we were just crossing with our sticks, picks in the sticks.
And it was awesome. It was so cool. It was beautiful as hell.
How is this even real? How is this a real place?
I'm setting my stick off into the lake. Feel me well?
It's been real. It's been real. beautiful. During my time at Emerson College, Maxwell has definitely been the best person in my life. I spend every day with him. I spend most of my waking hours as well as my sleeping hours with Maxwell.
William is a great roommate. I feel like me and William just kind of get each other. It's just been a really, really great time to room with him. It's almost like kind of like perfect, except for all the Coldplay, and I don't take out the trash.
If I had to say my friend group, I guess it would be like you guys, William, Max, Hayden, Derek.
The closest friend in the group, I would say. And then also Rachel and Lucia, who live 4 floors down from us.
Hi, I'm Rachel Sedlak. I'm a theater and performance major, and I live on the 4th floor with Lucia Thorne.
Go back and describe the lighthouse experience with Rachel, please.
So fucking Rachel, listen, what you gotta understand about The Lighthouse is it's one of my favorite movies, and I'm rewatching it for the first time in a while, so I wanna like sit down, I wanna pay attention, I wanna watch it. Throughout the whole movie, Rachel's making jokes, but it wasn't funny. It was not funny at all.
I honestly don't remember like talking. I made a lot of funny jokes. A+ jokes. So good. But backing up, those hot sauce shots were horrible. Like,
oh my God.
During the debate.
For election week, I was trying to avoid thinking about the election at all costs. I was trying to not make it a big deal. Bro, it was a big deal.
That's the only thing I could think about. I don't think I did any homework during that time because I couldn't. Because all I would think about was the fucking election.
The stress got to you eventually, whether you wanted it to or not. But to avoid the stress, Max and I decided to put together an album, very last minute. But basically, I joked about making an album on Twitter because, of course, that's where all great ideas come from.
And then I realized it's got to be a punk rock album. And then I realized I need to be the main composer and lyricist. So William creates the cover. William is the face of the band, but I write all the lyrics.
So we recorded our release party on Instagram Live, and we came up with all the songs for an album in about 30 minutes. They were all punk rock, so they're super easy, 4 chords, you know. And it was really fun. It was hilarious. And that was on election night. What do you think Anthony Fantino would give it?
10. Yeah.
Easily.
Solid strong 9,
strong.
light 10.
It's pretty much the breakout hit in 2020.
It is.
Not gonna lie.
And is there anything you would like to say to your future self or past self?
Dear past me, you made it. You made it to Emerson College. I've been trying to get to Emerson College for the past 2 years. Ever since I set foot on campus, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna end up here. And now that I'm here, I realize that it is not quite worth the $35,000 per semester. And by not quite, it is not worth $35,000 per semester, especially with COVID.
If I had to give real advice to people who are thinking about coming to Emerson, it's succeed before you come here. You want to be successful, do that before you even graduate, and then you just get to drop out.
This is just the bashing of Emerson College. But the people make it worth it. The people here make it truly a great experience. And I have everything at Emerson, from garbanzos to walking around the city, to going to the North End, to Cambridge. I'm gonna miss the people the most. Maybe the real Emersonians are the friends we made along the way. I'm gonna miss Maxwell very much. I'm gonna miss Tyler very much. I'm gonna miss Hayden so much. I'm gonna miss Mally very much. I'm gonna miss Rachel very much. And I'm gonna miss Lucia very much.
I know there's gonna be moments when I'm in my room back in Colorado where it's like, I just wanna see Martin again. I just wanna see William again. I just wanna see Hayden again. But I'm really, really just gonna miss the city of Boston. Don't be worried. It's all gonna work out. You're gonna find your people. you're gonna make some amazing stuff. You're really gonna reaffirm what you want to do.
Hopefully, pray to God that COVID does not get worse and that we're all back here in 2 months. Hopefully we're gonna make some cool stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned.
You want me to slate? Hi, my name's Rachel Sedlak, and I'll be auditioning for the documentary.
You can do like graphics here. So Tyler Picl-Ludwig's Emerson Sucks corner.
I'm telling you, like Emerson, they just find people that are exactly the same.
Well, okay, because El Jeff's is just the best place to eat ever.
I really like El Jefe's.
El Jefe's. I love myself the Jefe's. Holy shit and moly.
I went to Jefe's with him and Hayden, new friends. Ew! That is such a suspect question.
First impression of William, I thought you were normal. My mistake.
Oh my God.
But then I learned William's kind of a weird guy.
And then Tyler was like, that is not a real building, like at all. That's just cardboard. I was like, shit, you're right. That's not a real building.
What's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. You want a room together and live together?
If you think this is bad, Max, you should try actually living with me.